Turning a house into a home is a massive project with dozens of things to take care of, from choosing your furniture and decor to wiring up the electricals and deciding on the lighting. Each one of these processes require a lot of thought. And not to mention the most important task of all, painting. Painting your home can be an intimidating thought. I recently had my bedroom painted and I was so worried that I was going to ruin it. Selecting the perfect color scheme, the right paint product for the job, and a competent contractor seemed like such a challenge at first. But looking back, I wish I hadn't been so nervous. Painting your home is a wonderful thing and you should have fun doing it, right? When I was going through this myself, I realized that one needs to do a lot of research on painting and gain a ton of insight into some of the finer details. Being aware of all the options at your disposal really does help overcome most of your anxiety. And to have someone to help you through the process can be invaluable. So that's why I'm here, to share everything I know about painting with you so your experience can be as stress-free as possible and you also save your valuable time. So let's get started. Here are some basic things to check before you begin painting. Hopefully, this interactive video will help you figure out to get through this without too much trouble. Click on the links below to go to the section you want to know more about. With a little bit of help, you should have that dream home of yours in no time at all. The first thing you have to do is select the right shade of paint for your home. Usually, people start their search for color schemes they like from any of these websites. But for now, do what everyone does when they have a problem. Google it. Remember, the right keywords can go a long way. Then choose 3 or 4 color schemes or combinations you like best. If you're having trouble finding the right images, don't worry. Just log into the Asian Paints website and chat with their online color consultant. They're incredibly helpful and can tell you about the latest colors, trends, and designs. Or use the website Store Locator to visit one of the many Asian Paints color idea stores and meet the professional color consultant. Once you know what color scheme you want, the next step is to visualize what they look like on your walls. The quickest way to do this is to use the Asian Paints online color visualizer to upload a photograph of your room from your phone or your computer so that you can see how these different shades will look on your walls. Another great option is to pick up a few 200 ml paint samplers in the colors of your choice from your local paint dealer and see for yourself what these colors look like on your walls. If you're happy with the results, you can always pick up more of that shade and finish the job later. Finalizing a color scheme can be tricky at times, so here's a tip to make it easier. Vote on it as a family. And remember to bribe your kid to take your side in case your husband has particularly poor taste. But if you really want to save yourself some extra time, go ahead and check out the Asian Paints Easy Color Color Consultancy at home. From my personal experience, I can tell you that this is the simplest and the most convenient way to reach a decision. The professional color consultant will help you figure out the best color schemes for your home in reference to the existing decor, furniture elements, lighting, and room size. In just one sitting, she'll work with you and your family to come up with a personally customized color solution for your walls. It really is that easy. Now that you know what you want your room to look like, the next step is picking the right paint product for the job. Don't worry, I've got you covered. The simplest option is to use the Asian Paints Paint Selector tool. This tool breaks down your product decision into paint characteristics, which you can then adjust to come up with the paint that best fulfills your needs. When I was painting my home, these were the factors I used to evaluate the paint. Price range, finish, that is, do you want sheen on your walls or do you want it to look matte? And washability for stain-proof walls. Let's see, what did I choose? Price range, luxury sounds good. Finish, oh yes, a soft sheen will be just perfect. Washability, yes of course, and especially if you have kids. And done! Once you know which paint you're going to be using, head over to the paint budget calculator. Enter the details of the job, and with a click of a button, you'll have the cost on your screen. I was really worried about buying more paint than was needed, but this nifty little tool put me at ease. The The relationship between the contractor and you is crucial to turning your dream home into reality. To that end, it's extremely important that you build a rapport with your contractor so that communication is smooth and the job gets done quickly. Selecting the right contractor for the job is therefore the final and the most important step in the process of painting your home. And for many people, this is the ultimate make or break decision. But don't worry too much about it, because I'm here to help. Let me take you through certain things you can do to ensure that you get the right person for the job. Personally, I called my friend who had her house painted recently and I asked her about her contractor. But if you don't know anyone who can provide you with a recommendation, you can just as easily use the Asian Paints online Contractor Locator to find one close to your area. Or you could even ask your local paint dealer for contractor recommendations. Here are a few simple tips to keep in mind when you're hiring a contractor. A good contractor must be able to provide positive references from previous jobs and promise a clear timeline for the job, and also be able to communicate clearly with you. However, if you'd rather leave it to the experts, you should check out the Asian Paints Ezcolour home solutions. It costs a little more than if you were to do it all by yourself, but it's so much easier and totally stress-free. They'll take the contract right out of your hands and see to it that every conceivable aspect of the job is executed to perfection. Just put your feet up and leave the rest to them. And that's it. The thought of painting your home isn't so scary anymore, is it? If you want to rewatch anything that this video covered, just click on any of these sections below. Now it's time for you to go out there and get started on your dream home. Happy painting!